I do that every time. The fuck?
This is former WWE superstar and the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here. And I wanted to let you know that I love listening to the FIGCAVE podcast with my boys Phil, Tommy, and Nick. If you're not listening, then you better recognize.
Thank you, D'Lo. Welcome to the FIGCAVE. Back on the men. What's it called? No, back. I'm back. I'm off the men. I'm on.
You're on the mend.
You're on the mend. I'm on the mend now. I'm healthy.
Look good, feel good.
Look good. Yeah, feeling way better than I was
You're
last week.
looking at the real deal now, since as D'Lo would say.
Thank you guys for covering for me last week. I had to miss. Tommy and Nick took up the mantle. Great episode. It was good hearing Tommy find out he got blocked by Zombie Sailor live.
That wasn't awkward at all.
That was fun. That was fun to listen to. Oh god. Did you ever get to the bottom of that? Did you message him?
Tommy from Legal was messaging me over the weekend about it and was messaging Zombie about it. We have no idea what happened. Zombie has no bad blood towards me. I have no bad blood towards Zombie. He knows who I am. Like he looked at his blocked people. I'm not on there. I looked at my blocked people. He's not on there.
What?
So we have no freaking idea like what happened. It's the weirdest thing. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. No idea.
Stuff like that happens. You might have caught a stray bullet or something. Maybe thought you were somebody else, or
yeah, but like my name wasn't showing up under his blocked people. So yeah, weird. Okay. But my orders are not getting canceled. So
yeah, that's good. We're big Zombie Sailor supporters here.
Absolutely.
So, heels and faces.
Employees at times,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hashtag everyone but Mitch. Hashtag everyone but Mitch.
Yeah, everyone but Mitch.
My God, I have never been sicker than I was. I know you talked about how much PTO I use on this podcast.
Yeah.
I would give anything to not have been sick last week. I'm talking aches. I'm talking fever. My head felt like in a loop. Cough, like chest congestion, diarrhea, like anything you can imagine you could have, I had all at once. And it was all like awful, dude. Awful. I don't know. I didn't take a COVID test. I probably should have, but it wouldn't have changed what I did anyway. A COVID, a Fauci test. It wouldn't have changed. I would have just been resting anyway. But eventually got better. Had to go to a fucking wedding on Saturday. My beautiful wife, and she made sure that if I was to cough during the ceremony, I would get my balls cut off. So I'm sitting there like that meme where the guys, I'm fucking popping cough drops, and then I make it through, feel good. I'm still weak as shit, and then the guy, you get one of those guys at the wedding comes up, hey man, what's up? You get one of those people, one of your buddies that does that. This guy right here, like on my back. Every time I go to talk to a group of people, he comes up to me and just like, oh God, man, stop it, fucking gorilla hands.
So guys, if we're ever somewhere and you guys do that to me, that's the end of the pod.
This is
don't touch me.
This fucking guy, I love this guy. Oh my God, that's the worst. And then I also had my wife, obviously a doctor. She's with all her doctor coworkers who have doctor husbands. And they're asking me about fucking wrestling figures. And I'm like, oh my God, get me out of this fucking conversation. One of the guys is like, well, I know you collect them, but they don't still make wrestling figures, do they? Like, oh my God. Yeah, they do. I might have a couple packages on my front steps right now. Yeah. So that's always an awkward conversation. But overall, on the men, finally back. I feel now today, I finally felt like 100%, where like my brain was like functioning at a high level. So
that's good.
Yeah, that's the update on all that. But you guys did a great job. It was a great episode.
Yeah, no days off. No days. You guys know no days off. I don't even know what that is.
We have a bunch of good topics to talk about this week.
We don't take days off because we are committed to our Patreons.
Yes,
our Patreons expect this shit to be out early, and we don't want to let them down.
I actually think
There
I
you
have the
go.
record at work. I think I've taken like 3 sick days in 7 years, something like that. Like,
That's
Wow.
crazy.
because I work by myself. Like, what do I do? Cough on myself? I don't care.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I work
I
from
need
home.
that GPS
so
to be on site, dude, on my truck.
I work from
Oh.
home, so I just throw that laptop in the bed with me if I'm not feeling good, and
Put your shawl on.
move that mouse every once in a while, and I'm good to go.
We got Peter Jones. We got Johnny JB in the chat hanging out. Thank you guys. Before we get started, we had talked a little bit. You were talking about wings. It was getting me hungry. Actually, I was listening at the at my son's baseball scrimmage game, and talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. And I forget which one of you. I think it was you, Nick. I have to agree with. Buffalo Wild Wings is fucking just trash. The food is just
I just don't feel like the
total
guys that
trash.
answer that question have ever had real. I'm not even real. Just like good wings.
If that is even it comes out of your mouth when you're talking about like your favorite wings or anything, you need to move somewhere where places make better wings, because I cannot believe that that's like the best option you have.
I went there Friday night.
I mean, it's like a fast food. It's a quick thing, but
Correct.
you know,
Although I'd rather have Checkers or Rally's wings than Wild Wings.
really,
Yeah,
okay.
100%. Yeah.
I was in Long Island for baseball this weekend, and I had some real authentic Long Island food. Buffalo Wild Wings on Friday, Chick-fil-A on Saturday, Jersey Mike's on Sunday.
It's like your trip
Hooters.
to Charleston.
A nice
Hooters on
Italian
Sunday
slice
night.
of Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Charleston we ate local.
If this, I'm only eating at restaurants that are listed on the NASDAQ.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need something with a 1-800 number to call.
We
a
ate
compliment. I'll
at
get
one
there.
restaurant that was like local, and it was like a sports bar. It was like the whole organization was there. So like we had a banquet room with like buffet food. It was like not.
That's smart
Right.
that they did that for you guys. For sure.
Yeah, it was
is
actually clutch. So
Nice.
the food actually wasn't terrible, but
Lately I've been going. The Wegmans by one of my liquor stores has like a hot bar, and the fucking wings from Wegmans are super underrated at this hot bar. I mean, they have all different flavors, really good. But I can't pick just a random wing. But I had to just come on and just share my detest for Buffalo Wild Wings. But
Dude, when you come up, dude, do you want to go to Stu? Speaking of wing bars, do you want to go to Stu's for
I
like
definitely want to go to
a
Stu
quick-
Leonard's.
Okay, a quick meal. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, like quick meal. I mean, I'm gonna fucking load up at that place.
I've never been there. Still,
Man, it's just like anybody doesn't know. There's this. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them now. They're on Long Island too.
I was gonna say there was one right down the street from
yeah.
our hotel, and we didn't
Stu
go.
Leonard's, and it's you can get like OJ squeezed the day before. You can get milk from the day before. They have all kinds of food. It's probably a little overpriced, but during the pandemic, like it was. I mean, if that ever happened, who knows? I might just start becoming a pandemic denier. So that would be like Zoe and I's like date. Like, do you want to go out? Like
The closest thing I can compare it to is a Wegmans, but it's on a different level than Wegmans. It feels more like
farmish.
Yeah. Like there's an actual person behind it cooking it.
But the hot food bar is like,
yeah, it's legit.
But I'll go. I no matter what I get, I'm like, I need 3 wings. I need two garlic parm and one plain.
Oh man, now you got
some
me thinking.
chicharrones.
Did we want to talk about the Hasbro thing before we get into news, Tom?
Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Our good buddy Darius was in the group chat that we're involved in. So was talking about how he wanted to start a elite collection of guys in their Hasbro outfits. And I told him, do not do this. This will be very hard and very expensive. It does sound like a really fun collection. But pull up that image, Tommy, for anyone watching on YouTube. Can you make full screen? How can I do this?
You can make it full screen if you go to the.
I want to make it there. So we have a rudimentary image here. Not rudimentary, but it's so many. There's 90 or
it's so
90
many.
some.
You're not getting the best detail here.
There's 90 some Hasbros, but I mean, you could do this, I guess. Where do you want to start here? With the ones that would be the hardest to do?
I mean, the hardest ones to do are the guys that aren't under contract. Like, you're never going to get an Owen Hart, obviously. You're never going to get a Marty Jannetty in that gear.
Bart Gunn, Crush, Ludwig Borga.
Yeah, you're not going to get them.
Yeah. And the ones that
Honestly, you could just. I mean, we could just go line by line right there. I mean, I don't know how boring it'll get. Hopefully, not too long. But Brutus, obviously, we don't have him in that gear. The other guys are pretty close. I don't know if we have Warrior in that green.
Yeah.
Rick Rude. Now they have.
There is basic in that Rick Rude gear. It's from that flashback set
right,
with the build. It's either build the Fink
That's
or
not
build
the Coliseum
JJ Dillon.
collection.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
Demolition, you just got to straight up steal from somebody.
That's the most expensive, probably.
Yeah.
On here, I would say that or
Demolition of
the
the Road Legion.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah. Second line would be pretty easy with Slaughter, obviously a one strap Andre, Akeem Legends you could do. That'd probably be pretty expensive. Hogan,
Again, that
Piper.
Warrior might be difficult. Do we have Macho King in tights?
Nope.
No. Oh, how about the ringside exclusive?
The ringside exclusive. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, but he has a robe on. I guess you'd take the robe off.
The next one, you're not far off with Typhoon and Earthquake. Dusty, you got Snuka. Snuka, right?
Dusty,
he's got pants,
Dusty,
right?
yeah.
Snooker's got pants. We talked about that last week with the best of that Legends wave.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
yeah.
Kerry Von Erich is not in red, but that's going to be pretty pricey too.
Coco Beware ever get an elite?
Nope.
No.
He was rumored
Damn.
a few times, but
That's really weird, isn't it?
yeah.
Those Legion of Doom would be expensive there in the elite wave early on. Obviously Mr. Perfect and Valentine.
That's pretty close.
You could
Yeah,
get.
that's pretty close to the newest Legend, right? Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
And I guess what spawned all this was that anvil. So you can get that anvil done now. You can get the
Mountie. The Mountie needs an elite. Honestly,
Yeah, he
come
does.
on, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, that would be just a great That's nostalgic because he was one of those true chicken shit heels of our childhood that just.
Virgil
he was
is
around forever.
in pants, not in shorts in his elite.
Yeah, but his Build-A-Figure might be in pants.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's the only version of that Virgil.
Rick the model doesn't match. Warlord super close on the next line. Bulldogs or Ricky Steamboat's that defining moments.
Yeah.
Boss Man's the exact same as the other one. Nasty Boys.
IRS.
Wear that same gear.
Macho Man is,
that's the Ultimates, right? Aren't the Ultimates based on this?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Repo Man, you're not going to get.
Berserker we have. Skinner we don't have.
We should get Skinner.
How do we not have a Tito Santana in this outfit when he was like? What kind of ill will does this guy have, or like?
No, there's an El Matador, isn't there?
No,
Isn't it one of the WrestleMania elites?
Nope, it's the two
Strike
brothers.
Force.
Well, yeah, he's in his red Tito Santana shirt and his Hall of Fame figure, but then there's the Cologne brothers.
No. I think that.
No, dude, I would have it by now. Unless it's really early on. Yeah.
I think it's like peg warming at that shop in Southington.
What Ric Flair is this in the red tights? I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of them.
The Retrofest.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. The Kamala is an easy elite. So is Tatanka. Bam Bam the same way. Crush you can't get. Owen you can't get. Nails we can't get. Probably never get. We just got the Head Shrinkers Legends, so those are easy. Doink we got. Marty Jannetty will probably never get. This Retrofest Duggan would fit in for that. And the Hall of Fame DiBiase in the trunks with the basketball.
Yeah.
Work for that one. And then that bottom line we talked about is pretty tough. So
well, you're gonna get Billy Gunn coming soon. Hopefully Bart's not far behind. Adam Bomb, Evil Crush, Ludwig. No. His estate needs to sign because I think that would. I mean, you're only going to get one figure, but I think it would do well.
For who?
Ludwig Borga, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I hope that was interesting for people because it would be a cool ass collection.
Watch this episode so you can see it, but
like just imagine like a shelf where like you had the Hasbro next to an Elite and just kept going down the line. It would look fucking cool as shit. So that kind of bleeds into our next question. We wanted to talk about this before I took my break. All these people signing now. Now Hornswoggle signing. I feel like every week, Jesse the Body signing. Every week we're getting one or two new names. I don't know if we just weren't hearing about them or they just weren't signing at this rate. But I do feel like Mattel is being much more proactive signing people, probably because of the leniency with Vince McMahon gone. We talked about with Steve Ozer that he's not too far removed from those decision makers, and they probably have given him the green light to be a little more forward with that stuff. 5 Legends deals you want to see.
Well, they're going to get off their butts because these guys are signing with other people.
That's
before it was like, hey, they're not signed. Now it's like, oh, we have to beat somebody else to the punch.
Yeah, that's another thing too. And I think if they're the first ones to do it, they can say, hey, you can do the Andre thing where you're limited, but you can do this with other companies, but not this kind of thing. I'll go first if you want to. I need Macho Man back at the Legends deal. I cannot have 6 companies making Macho Man. My wallet cannot handle it. I need Mattel to grab the fucking reins here and take him back. Hakushi is probably one of my favorite new gen guys that was super underrated. Had a cool feud with Bret Hart. Super toyetic. Would love him. Legion of Doom. Hopefully with hopefully with them passing, but with them both being passed away, their estate has got to realize that the real money is with signing with Mattel. We talked about him on that Hasbro thing, Crush. Like, he's got a figure collections figure, but he has so many. He's like the Godfather. I mean, we could get 7 different elites from this dude of all the different characters he's had. And Rick Martel, I just feel like he's a guy. It's been way too long. Huge name, cool characters. That's my list of top 5.
You want to go next, Nick?
Sure. I need some WWE employees to sign Legends contracts just because I love them. So Regal, Finley, of course. Like, we need them signed. I thought that Haku was just going to be announced soon with his boys, and I assume Hikuleo was not far behind, but 3 of his adopted sons and his son in there. Like, I assume he's got to not be far off. And if he comes in, then hopefully Tonga Kid comes in not far behind him. So
yeah.
Oh, you said somebody, and it made me think. Oh, it's one of those where you said somebody, and I was like, oh yeah, this person. I'm trying to think of it. I can't wait for the Swoggle. I know we're gonna probably talk about the Swoggle. Remake that Elite finally. I've had hearted them on eBay for 2 years. Like
the DX one,
$180. DX, and then let's make any version of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool that he's signed. I mean, it's a guy that we know that we've talked to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get a Legends deal. Really
cool. Mountie, as we just mentioned, and Jushin Liger.
Oh God, Jesus, that'd be awesome.
Huge. I mean, I don't know if you recall with WWE Legend, but he's a wrestling legend, and it's just the fact that he doesn't have it out there is kind of too bad.
I got number 5, Bart Gunn with that Billy Gunn. That Billy Gunn Legends coming. We got to finish the Smoking Guns. Ludwig Borga, I would love an elite of him. Skinner, I kind of got that idea from the going through the Hasbros. I would take Skinner or Haku. I knew you were gonna have Haku on your list, so I didn't bother putting him on, but I would fucking mark out for a Haku elite. Adam Bomb number 2, and then number 1, New Gen Max Moon.
Oh my God.
That'd be just a fun figure to have for sure.
I've mentioned this before on the pod, or maybe even on Run-In. Like Bill McKenna like posted something on Instagram a long time ago, and I commented like, "Can we please get a Max Moon figure?" And he said he wants to do it, but like all the detail and deco that would go into it would just be super not cost effective.
It's gonna be one of those sets. It's gonna be Stone Cold, Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
But maybe now with like
McIntyre,
Cody in a black T-shirt.
I mean, we're getting the Gooker, which was kind of the same situation where it was just like just way too much deco. So like maybe it ends up being like an Amazon exclusive or a Ringside exclusive or something like that if it ever happens. But it'd be cool to have that as an ultimate. Actually, have the little things on his arms and
oh hell yeah!
But the Mountie would be huge, man. Like there's a lot.
There's a ton of guys, dude. If you think,
is there like I suppose just almost like honorable mention of like almost like a non-legend, but just somebody that either wishes we got another elite of, or like David Boy's DH Smith, like his son, like he got that one, but man, I'd like to see a second one, or some other gear, or because him and Tyson Kidd like just didn't get enough in my mind.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten another Tyson Kidd with him still being at with the company.
Again, does he have a Legends contract? Because he he was able to go to the Major Pod show in Boston last year. So it's like, is he what are they allowed and not allowed to do? So
right.
Like Tyler Breeze can do anything basically.
Yeah.
Well, just look at the guys that are fucking training under Shawn Michaels. You got Fit Finley, Tensai, who else is down there? Norman Smiley. All these guys could easily have
an A-Train. I'd love an A-Train.
All these guys could easily have. They work there. Shane Helms obviously has one. I mean, he's working backstage.
I know nobody wants a Norman Smiley, but that is like a dream figure for me.
Somebody would buy it.
We could get Bart Gunn, Brawl for All,
Butterbean, Brawl for All. Yeah, that'd be some sick packaging.
Peter Jones says Raven. I'd buy a Raven Elite.
Yeah. You'd look good with that Sandman figure.
Even with these guys signing these other contracts, like if Mattel could get to the point where it was like, okay, let us make 2 figures, or or Legends where they can even if it's for 6 months, where they can get 2 figures out of the person or something like that. Like
yeah. I don't see it being a problem. So
the old Padour special.
And I think wasn't it
Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Let's get them signed.
Those guys never get figures.
You talked about how DDP talked about he was at the live but Bad Blood.
Yeah.
And I thought he already had a Legends deal, but he signed his Legends deal. So
he must have had obviously a small lapse because that's why they got that Diamond Select or whatever the hell that.
Yeah.
The Epic.
Sounds like
Epic toys.
The Epic with the whole box and everything. So
yeah, Steve's looking at all these other small companies like, people are buying these figures of these like random dudes. So why are we not signing them?
Yeah. Why aren't we sending a cease and desist to Hasbro Toys?
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Like, is it up to Mattel to do the litigation, or is it just is it WWE?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be WWE.
It's probably WWE because they own the IP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're the ones licensing it to. They're the ones that are paying for it.
Right.
All right.
I'm trying to look around, see if there's anybody I need a re-up of.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of nothing. Nobody comes to my mind, so that makes me feel like I don't.
Well, if you're gonna say Macho Man, then Sting.
Yeah. Ric Flair.
I appreciate honestly Jazzwares doing so many Sting figures, but they all look the same.
Yeah.
With WWE, you had Surfer Sting, you had slightly, that's almost cool butt cut, just past the ears.
Butt cut.
Brunette Sting. You had Wolfpack, you had Black and White, they mixed it up. All of these are modern day Crow Sting.
I wish that they put a head on the Ultimate, not the Ultimate, but the Supreme. That was long enough ago, kind of looked enough like Crow Sting to put it like WCW Crow Sting to buy that and put it in my shelf as a placeholder.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. They made all those heads look really equal. You had the liberty to do whatever you wanted. I'm sure with the face paint, just make it a younger looking head.
Yep.
Yeah, because all he literally just has to. He could just wear the paint once, and you're good.
Yeah.
I saw someone posting. Speaking of Supremes, that Lucha Bros one. What's his fucking name? Penta. Was like $3 or $4 for the Supreme, and my Walmart refuses to knock down this one last remaining Penta Supreme figure. It's buried behind all the Stings now. It will not go down in price. It's still
they don't know what's there. That's why.
Well, they can't.
They probably think it's sold out. That's what it is. They have to. At least at my Walmart, I think they go to the clearance aisle or the clearance areas if it's
they scan everything,
and they just say. The woman said that it was something if they hit a certain sales number each week, not even for the whole store, they're allowed to discount deeper and deeper. Some stores just do it, don't give a shit at all. But for me, I hit a Penta thinking, if this drops down to whatever, I'm good. But it stopped at 21 because all the other ones sold out. So they don't know that this is still in the store.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, it's pointless now. Drop to 21, and I don't know if I'm gonna grab for 21 if I can't get an extra Ray Phoenix with it. So
Yeah.
And then you have those assholes that don't know how to work self checkout, and that's
it's the
probably
worst.
messing with inventory too.
Yeah, I think there's 40
Well,
Maxine
I mean,
Duprees.
it's not up to the customer to be properly trained how to use a cash
That's
register.
true. We didn't get any
Right.
kind of orientation. We didn't get a break or employee day. All right, let's get into the news
As
here.
soon as I figure out how to split payments, then I'm just like, I'm the new manager.
Brought to you by our friends at J&J Figures. Get 15% off their website, jjfigures.com.
Crazy
if
elite
you're a
sales this
Patreon.
week for whoever
Yes.
doesn't know.
I told them Elite Week is better than Shark Week. They got so much stuff on their website right now.
I grabbed that Sandman Chase last night at
And any
0 in 5 seconds.
any Patreons can use the discount code for 15% off.
Wow.
Iron Sheik was here.
These go up for pre-order tomorrow at Walmart Collectorcon, I think it's called. This is the Build-A-Figure
pal.
Golga.
Okay.
But no, they've been better about at
They've
least
been better.
taking
Really?
pre-orders.
Because my mankind and Eddie keep getting pushed back, bro.
Yeah. British Bulldog in the white pants. Booker T from his singles run, which is also a chase, I believe. Kane, one-armed Kane with the titty window shirt. And then a hardcore hack, which was Sandman and WCW. Build-A-Figure Golga. A lot of people are going to be going for this Golga. I have no interest in any of these figures, so I'll be sitting this entire wave out. But that means I'll be able to grab it for you guys or any Patreon members who want it, because I think it'll be in high demand. All these look great, though.
Golga for me.
Booker T, bro.
Booker. I was gonna say, and the Booker T. But Booker T
love
is very
Bulldog is
similar
kind
to
of clean looking though. It's different.
Bulldog
I
is
don't-
clean. Yeah.
Is that like British Bulldog versus like Shawn Michaels era? Like, I don't know what era of British Bulldog this is. Like,
This
that's
is-
what's kind of confusing to me.
This feels like right before Heart Foundation.
So it's not
This-
Attitude Era then. It's not really Monday Night Wars then.
Well, it's
Am I-
97,
No, but neither is that
98.
yellow razor that's just hit.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and you got the puffy shirt Lex Luger. That was the first episode of Nitro. That was like 96.
I just need Golga.
What was
And-
he doing?
and
Hold on, I gotta look up. What was British Bulldog doing? Sorry about the typing, everybody.
Cocaine.
Wow. Well,
Steroids.
what was he doing before, like pre-Heart Foundation?
Diana Hart Smith?
I do remember he had a match with Brett at a In Your House. He was heel. I think he turned heel with Owen.
Was it like In Your House, Return of Dog, or Beware of Dog? And he was the dog?
After Luger left, he turned heel, I think. I was pissed off as a kid when he turned heel. I remember that. I forget who he turned heel on. But
Because when does Razor show up? When does Scott Hall show up?
96, 97.
summer 96.
Summer '96, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like there's not much overlap. Like, why is he in white?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not WCW Bulldog yet either.
No, it's still.
But
right.
Next up. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
These are out of order. Let me go to the next one.
what the?
I was trying to keep them in order with like the Monday Night Wars.
This is also going up for pre-order. This is a Walmart exclusive. Monday at Wars Ultimate Edition Lex Luger from when he wins the belt and scrubs off the NWO spray paint. It's a great looking Luger. I was never a huge fan of Lex Luger, but I will be getting this. I love the head scans. Love that screaming head scan. Love the disapproving look while cleaning the NWO title belt with a little. Does it come with that little pink towel?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is also a WCW specific big gold belt, so it won't have the WWE logo on it anymore.
Oh, awesome. That's good.
So,
You get two of them, right? You get a clean one and an NWO one.
yeah, and I think Rick Rude comes with one that's like that too. The Legends of Rick Rude that's coming out.
What do you guys think? You think we're gonna get the next Legends wave before the end of the year? We have to, right? It's only mid-October. No?
I don't think so. I think January.
What's going to be on the pegs for the holidays at Target?
The current Legends, I think.
No, what was the set before this?
What do we get? Isn't it every quarter with the new Ultimate Edition? So the new Ultimate Edition is Dusty, and that doesn't come until July, right? I mean, not July, January.
I think you're right, but I unless they're just gonna pump us full of Series 24, because
unless it's 2 Legends series,
those went on sale,
Ultimate.
and then like there's not a ton of them at my stores.
What was 23? Rosie Jamal.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are on clearance.
When did those hit? I mean, trying to think of the gap. They should hit. We should get them before the end of the year. Yeah,
it's gonna be close. But
overpay as soon as they come out, guys.
Yeah. I would think for retail they would want to have something, because the Ninja Turtle ones are not going to be plentiful.
I don't know, man. I told you guys I went to Target the other day and there was 3 of the Codys on the pegs.
Oh, jeez.
I left them there. I should have chimed in, or I should have put them up in the group.
Definitely should have grabbed them. Yeah. What a fucking asshole. This is a Rock. This is from a Ultimate 25. Which we haven't gotten yet. Is this Final Boss Rock?
It is with the people's title.
I thought it was Maven, actually.
It's got to come with the shirt, right? It can't.
That last hat. That last head. I think that does look like Maven a lot, man.
Right?
Yeah.
The last head.
He is slowly looking more like a penis every day. The Rock. Like his head is no. Like how often do you shave your head, Nick? Once a week?
Yeah. 3 times every 2 weeks. Three times.
Okay. The Rock must shave every day. There's no way The Rock does. The Rock must shave his head every day.
I bet he's got laser.
Oh, yeah.
That's not coming back. Yeah.
Electrolysis.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why? Why would you do it?
Yeah, true. He doesn't have time to do that. Hulk Hogan ornaments showing up at Hallmark.
Just the tits out Hulk Hogan.
What is this?
Tits out Hulk Hogan.
It looks like someone's making him take his clothes off. He's looking over to them and like they have a gun on him or something. You want this? All right. I posted this to our Instagram earlier. This is loose shots of the Ringside exclusive CM Punk Money in the Bank Ultimate Edition with 3 heads. You get the 2 sets of hands with the straight edge on them. You get the classic CM Punk black and white shirt and the spinner Cena belt. Awesome figure, dude. I cannot wait to get this.
Yep.
Tommy from Legal says that British Baltic was from a 1995 episode of Monday Night Raw.
So, I mean, I guess it is Monday Night Wars, but I'm sorry, Monday Night Wars does not, even though Nitro's on, Monday Night Wars is NWO to me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't take them serious until.
Yeah,
I love WCW. I watched it, but I don't take them serious till Scott Hall shows up. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it should be anything after that first Scott Hall appearance and on.
Yeah. I agree. I think but I still think that Lex Luger is like such a iconic figure. Like that the puffy shirt is such an iconic moment. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah.
But
like, if they did a new gen collection like this, they would dip into like 92, 93 a little bit, I'm sure. It's hard to paint boundaries on stuff. Oh, here's the biggest seller of the week. This is Larry, CM Punk's dog, now available on WWE Shop. A year ago, CM Punk worked for AEW. Now his dog has a plush toy on WWEshop.com. What a world we live in.
What a time to be alive.
What a fucking match. Nick, have you seen that match? The Hell in a Cell match?
No, I've not had
yet. Dude, it's so fucking good.
Not but a moment to watch any wrestling.
What do you got? Like a toddler or something? What the fuck, man?
Dude, that TV doesn't even get turned on unless it's Miss Rachel for her.
Yeah.
We don't even turn it on anymore. I give up.
One of the best matches of the year, I would say. A great match.
Great match.
Two great guys.
You talk Rhea Ripley?
That one was not good.
No.
Did they wrestle? I was just saying.
The first match and the last match were the only things you need to watch on that card. But this is the big news of the week. This happened right after you guys recorded, or maybe
Yeah.
like 2 days after.
No, Saturday, I think. Yeah.
So Powertown sent a letter out to their folks because we've been talking about how they have not made a figure in 2024, and it looked like they were not going to. They updated the dates on their releases. The Cardona and Myers 2-pack, which was supposed to come out September and October, is now January of 2025.
August, actually. This is supposed to be out in August of this year.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I was like, oh, maybe we'll get it before I see them in Boston.
The Remco figures in January, the TNA figures March or April of next year, and Ultra Series 2, which went up for pre-order. God, I mean, I feel like earlier this year, for sure, is now March, April 2025. And they just announced that they are doing Galoob style figures. These guys are all over the place, man. We've had Steve on the podcast pulling for them. You've bought a bunch of these, Nick.
Yeah.
So they're making the Elite figures, Remco, and now they're making like a Galoob style figure. So 3 different type of figures. They sent out an email to their customers and said, we fucked up, we've messed up. We're moving all the dates back. Everybody gets a free figure. If you order more than a whole series of figures, you get 2 figures. And people seemed pretty happy on the internet after that.
As someone getting a free figure, I of course wanted to complain because I have 2 separate pre-orders, so I should be allowed 1 figure per pre-order, as far as I'm concerned. So I don't understand.
You get only 1.
Yeah, I only got 1, but it's like, no, dude. Like, if I ordered the 2-pack, I would get 1. And if I ordered Jordan Grace, I would get 1. How come? Because I order both, I don't get 2. Like that. That is, I think that's kind of bullshit. If you're gonna do this deal, but I ordered. I have the Kerry Von Erich Diamond Select. I'm one of the few people that has not gotten shipping yet, so hopefully it still shows up. But I guess people found out now that it is the uncirculated broken leg one, guys.
Which obviously has to be. I mean, to give all of these people a free figure, it's got to be like thousands of figures, right? Or they have to use those damaged ones, which does suck.
But it's only 3 of them, right? It was just the original 3 had this issue, we think.
Yeah.
And people got notifications that their items shipped, and it said uncirculated, like next to, which I think
not say that on the website.
That's exactly where I was going. It was going to be that it's bullshit that like you ordered it and it didn't say that when you were ordering it.
Yeah, because you might have ordered whatever the second 3 were. Yeah.
Right. Johnny JB ordered the same thing.
I'm going to say these dates are not going to come to fruition already. I mean,
hopefully they really overshot. Like,
that's
hopefully now they're being penciled in for November, December. So saying, January.
These guys are making great figures, and they're filling a niche that is not done. It's a lot of, it's not my cup of tea, but a lot of people are loving it. So I'm really hoping Powertown works out. I don't know if I would have been happy with one of these broken leg figures in exchange for another 6 months of you having my money. If I ordered a whole series of these things, if you ordered all of series 2, it's like $200 some bucks, right?
Right.
It's a lot of fucking money for you to have for another 6 months of mine.
Yeah, a lot of people can't swing that. I mean, you see, Phil and I are in the Major Pod group. Tommy's not allowed. But it's just like people all the time, like, hey man, I got this coming up. I need to sell off part of my collection. I need to generate a few extra dollars. People in our group want to go to the big event. They got trying to make a few extra bucks to buy some autos. Like, it's people can't have this money chewed up for that long without a definitive date of when they're getting said product. And I know a pre-order is a pre-order, but come on, man. Like, it's still excessive.
Yeah. If you're Powertown also, can you even announce Series 3 until all these are done? All these are out?
Don't announce anything else until
they're 100% going to. They're going to announce Series 3 before these come out.
Let's talk about our timeline that that we've kind of joked about. Is in January of 23, Steve showed up to the Major Pod Live in Orlando, and that's when they found out the legs were broken. And allegedly, the 3 figures that were coming, like half of Series 1, stopped dead on the boat, whatever, and They just went. They did not send any out, and so what? People got it, what, April, May, maybe. I could be wrong. And now it has been almost a year and a half, and they've not had one other figure. Well, the carry, which was just a repaint, really, in a rebox.
That's the only one that's come out in 2024. It's crazy.
How fast they moved on the first one with the error too was still fast. We were like, okay, like here's a viable company, and now this is just insane.
Yeah,
because the big thing was that he was using his old contacts, in China, and that's how they were getting this. That's how they were going to get this pushed through the factory so quick.
Props to Kyle Peterson, who made like a conspiracy video on his YouTube that then Cardona mentioned on his podcast. I don't think any of this would have happened without people in the community speaking up about it. That's the thing that sucks. You know what I mean? Nobody was doing anything until those guys with a bigger platform. We talked about it on our pod too, so maybe it was us too a little bit, but we got to call these people out for this stuff. This doesn't happen in any other kind of industry where you can just have people's money for months and months and months at a time. Yeah, I understand shit happens. I don't care. I gave you my money. You told me when this thing was going to come out. They're going to pull the fucking Chinese New Year card next year.
Yeah.
In January. They're going to 100% say something about that. That'll be the next thing. The holidays, there'll be some sort of shipping problem during the holidays. Like, getting something out in January is not easy from another country.
This is why Jack tries to not do pre-orders, or if he does do them, because I know we're about to talk about one of his pre-orders, but if he does do them, he makes
Phil's
sure.
Phil's got to go. Phil's done. We'll see you in a couple weeks, pal. See
you. He makes sure that the date that he has is a reasonable date, but
yeah, it's frustrating.
Guys,
the whole
hold
thing
on.
was that you guys had the what's that?
Very important news here. News break, real quick. Jesus Christ, Phil. So I'm still not followed by Zombie on Instagram or for whatever reason. However, I just got a follow on my personal account from Rush Collectibles.
Oh my God. I was drinking water and went down the wrong pipe. So sorry.
Did he unblock me?
Oh, maybe.
I was definitely blocked by him.
Rush Collectibles.
Fuck him. I'm gonna follow him though, just so I can laugh at shit.
Well, you know what I'm going to say? I do want to say is I know that obviously we always kiss the Major Pod's ass, or I do. I don't care. They're the what got me back into collecting. But there are people in like our collecting community that just absolutely despise them. But they are two voices that are helping us with stuff like this. By talking about Powertown and having that outlet much bigger than ours. Not much bigger, but a little bit bigger. It's keeping people honest.
I agree with you 100% on that.
So I appreciate that voice being out there,
Yep.
No, 100%. They definitely, it's not the first time something they have touched on or talked about just with those broken leg figures at their live event. That was the first thing that they helped fix,
I still wonder if they ever would have done the running change on the Rick Rude Elite, the rope. If the Major Pod didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still a shitbag, and I tried to see if the code would work with just with not having ordered anything, and it does not work. So.
Yeah, no, I tried to get a second one because I was like, well, I ordered two, I have two different orders, but
so
I ordered the carry just because I don't think I'll ever be able to or ever want to afford the existing carry Elite. So I need him for my eventual Survivor Series 1990 display.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only. I think it's my only way to get carry unless I mix in Hasbros with it. But
we'll keep you updated on the Powertown situation. Like I said, we support these guys. They make good figures. I don't think they're trying to be intentionally shady with people's money. I just think something's not. The wheels are not turning properly at the factory. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of pre-orders, this will come.
Wrestlers.
believe November is the date. Buff Bagwell and the Patriot, Del Wilkes the Patriot. Up for pre-order now at retrowrestlingfigures.com or shop.figurecollections.com. Use the code FIGCAVE to save 10%. I promise you. I've seen the prototypes. I've seen the everything. I've held them in my hands. These at Squared Circle Expo. These are going to be two of the best retro style figures of the year. I promise you that. Promise you.
I mean, I hope not. I have no idea. I have no idea, and I don't know if you know. And I'm just going to say this out loud. You don't have to respond to it. These guys were tag team champions. Are we going to get a Stars and Stripes repaint of Buff? And that's all I'm going to say. Marcus Alexander Bagwell. I just realized that you like just see him on the screen. I was like, oh wait, these guys.
Yeah,
maybe
this is when Marcus Bagwell would win a tag team title, and that person would not be working for the company within 6 months, and then he get a new partner.
Yeah, he had like 5 tag team partners, right?
Two
it was
Cold Scorpio,
Scotty Riggs.
Patriot, Scotty Riggs.
I forgot he was partners with Too Cold Scorpio.
Yeah,
but this is first partner.
That's right. The hat will be removable on Buff. There is going to be probably some variants. Just saying.
Yeah,
very nice.
That's all I'll say. My boy, my friend, close personal friend, Zombie Sailor, has New York Comic-Con exclusive pre-fight Matt Cardona that goes on sale tomorrow. If you're watching live on Patreon right now, October 17th at noon, and ships in 2 weeks. It says right on that poster. Limited 1 of 800. Are either one of you guys grabbing this? I forgot.
I have the 2-pack. I don't think I need a third Cardona.
Well,
but it's cool. I like it. I like the carding is what kind of. I like the carding on it with the white.
Yeah,
I haven't heard too much talk about New York Comic Con. Is it not as scaled up this year? Like, is Mattel going to be there? And
I don't think Mattel usually goes.
Yeah, I think Mattel kind of does the San Diego.
Yeah, that's so much closer to home.
But Tommy from Legal will be there. Will be on the scene, guys. So
this looks great, though.
DM him with anything you need. Anything.
Yeah.
Any time of day.
Oh my god!
I want to get a date for these 6-inch elite figures. Where are these elite figures from? Some Zombie. Let's get a schedule for these fucking things, man. Come on, where's the Double J?
Well,
Take my fucking money, please.
I'll IM him on Instagram, and I'll find out for you.
IM him? IM?
Yeah, DM, IM, PM.
I've never heard IM before. That unless you're talking about instant messenger.
Instant message, bro.
Okay. This is cool. That's a pass for me.
Did you guys look at other So, breaking news: Boss Fight had a Vampiro in a coffin. I think we talked about it for 2 seconds last week. It is supposed to be a Comic-Con exclusive. You cannot buy it at Comic-Con because they ran out tonight at Wrestling Universe.
Wow.
They had Vampiro in, and they sold. Well, I don't think they had a high number. What? Why would you sell a Comic-Con exclusive before Comic-Con and not have them for people that paid a lot of money to go to Comic-Con?
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, that sucks.
Probably half of them are on eBay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Wrestling Universe already posted $125 signed.
Fucking Wrestling Universe, my god.
Get better, Jack. Get better.
Don't get me started on that place, man. That's the fucking size of my bathroom.
Dude, you did not go to the real one, man. He had changed it all up by the time you finally got to
He closed, yeah, he did close one location or something.
Yeah.
That's true.
He closed like 4. He spread weight. He did it so fast, so many. He was all over Long Island.
Can we talk about our the new website? You talked about it last week, the new website for Ringside Collectibles, which looks great. It's a great new website. You're able to, or at least at one point, I was able to pull up my first ever order with Ringside. Usually you can only go back like 6 months.
He keeps saying, it did not work for me and
well, it didn't work for me tonight when we tried before the pod, but it did work. Maybe they weren't trying to show that much information, but this was my first order. This was in 2017, I think November 2017. I got Sami Zayn Elite 51 for $299. I got Warlord Elite 50 $5.99, and this one hurts. Berserker Elite 51 $5.99.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I should pull up one of my Sears orders that we've talked about, the infamous like half off sales.
Oh, those are good too. But I
Those.
mean, I should have bought like 10 of these berserkers.
Oh, I gotta order that. I gotta order the black machismo. Well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
My first order ever was the Ric Flair black robe defining moments. But I
Nice.
think the best order I ever had from there was the hurricane that hit New Jersey, Long Island, New York, wherever their warehouse was at the time.
Yeah.
I forget what hurricane that was. Irene, I don't
Sandy,
know.
Yeah.
Sandy. The hurricane damaged a bunch of the boxed figures, so you could buy I bought like Rick Martel loose, probably for like $18.99.
Oh my god.
I bought the Rockers loose. I bought all these like high end elites back then for super cheap because loose, but because the boxes were damaged because of the Hurricane Sandy.
That's fucking crazy. I remember, the Bret Hart King of the Ring one was on sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one I hope.
We're watching this scroll through. Do these like the vault ones? The faces look melted in that picture. I don't know if it's just like the filter on this or something.
Yeah, no, it did look bad. And also the Carlito one looks really weird.
Yeah. My first order, I know it because I did not start collecting until much later. Like it was definitely probably the LJ on Young Bucks, and not long after was Dusty Rhodes Elite. Was it 63, 64?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you got to use code Major for 10% off at that point. Now
Nice.
I'd use FIGCAVE.
Code FIGCAVE, of course. Yeah.
FIGCAVE.
We
Even though I don't save as much as free shipping, I still use code FIGCAVE.
It's just a principle. It's a principle thing, you know.
But yeah, those are probably my first two orders.
We're not far from Black Friday sales, gentlemen. I gotta be in a holding pattern as far as purchases because
they've had great sales. Like you could find.
I know, but I'm just a sucker for the name. But also, I gotta think Mattel Creations is gonna do another sale.
I might grab another HBK if that's the case.
Wow, when is that coming? By the way,
November.
Fuck, we get like 6 Ultimates in the mail in November.
Dude, that was this past week. I had like
God.
a ton of shipments for like all the Target stuff and just a mess.
Always seem to come on Monday when my wife is off work. It's the best.
Target.
What's this?
Well, we'll talk about weekly purchases. It's going to be a long one.
Oh god.
Might break it up.
Did you guys do weekly purchases last week?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, neither. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Wait, Phil, we had a full show.
I know.
Full show.
I know.
We don't mail it in, bro.
I know. All right. Speaking of weekly purchases, let's get to it.
No best of?
Oh, shoot. That's right. Best of.
This guy.
Okay. You got a picture?
God, he takes a week off. And fucking.
I never dug a hole before. I'll dig a hole. All right. This week, with spooky season arriving, we have picked the Zombies WWE Mattel Zombies line. If you want to go to WrestlingFigureDatabase.com, you can type in zombies and it'll come up there. This was, I feel like, popped up at Five Below eventually. Maybe the dying days of Toys R Us.
I've seen a couple of ollies over the years for sure.
Yeah. But very interesting figure. Very like for a kid's product, it was interesting for them to do because it was not very kid friendly. It was kind of scary. It would be. I was thinking it would be kind of cool to grab some for like a Christmassy display. No, not Christmassy. A Halloween display.
I was like, what the fuck?
A Halloweeny type display
Jesus
around your house,
celebrating the Christmas season.
I'm trying to pull them up. Oh man, when you search zombie on Wrestling Figure Database, you get all the zombie sailor stuff.
You got to do WWE zombies.
Oh, okay, good call.
So I was looking through these earlier just to kind of get an idea of like what I wanted to pick, and like some of the detail on these is incredible for basics.
Yeah,
like these were incredible figures. This is not the Brock Lesnar I remember though, didn't the Brock Lesnar have like extra arms?
That's like the Monsters one. They did very shortly after this.
And Monsters, you're right.
Yeah,
there's this many of these.
That's what I said.
Yeah, dude. There's a ton.
I mean, I see unreleased on a couple things, but This is before me. I can't believe that there's this many because I've seen 7 or 8 of these like in person, like in places, but
Which ones are unreleased? Let me see here.
I think
looks
Hogan's
like
the only one.
Hogan.
Oh yeah.
Is it just one? Maybe sorry, just one. Just Hulkster.
'Cause
That's a
after-
good one though.
Yeah, if that wasn't unreleased, that would be my pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Him
Somehow the
ripping
AJ looks just like all his regular things.
yeah. Yeah, the page looks slightly less coked out, slightly less pale than the normal
That
page.
Austin's a cool idea.
I love the Austin. I love the Austin.
I love the cane. The
Why
cane
wasn't
looks
he
great.
Skeletor? Why wasn't he Skeletor in the Masters line?
You know what else I love that I discovered as I was scrolling through today? Notice the Undertaker's bubble is a coffin.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah. Why have they never done that before?
Somebody else's was like different too, I thought. Maybe it was just him.
Yeah, the AJ Styles is pretty shitty, but yeah, the Stone Cold is perfect. It's got the smoking. It's a skull head on him with eyes are smoking. I like how they did the kind of Thriller-esque zombie for Shinsuke with the Thriller outfit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
You could do build your own too.
Finn Balor doesn't have a bottom jaw. Interesting. Oh yeah, you gotta create your own zombie.
Side note: have you guys ever seen the Twitter, the Twitter or X feed where it's from the point of view of the girl that goes on the date with Michael Jackson in the Thriller video?
No,
It's like, yo, this dude picked me up. He ran out of gas, and we went to the movies. And he turned it. He's talking the whole time, and he's like, and this guy did. And you know what? Rather than this guy getting a job and having gas for that car, he learned choreography with a bunch of zombies. Like,
this Sasha Banks was peg warmer, a mage peg warmer.
yeah, it's
in
probably
every
still at Ollie's
store.
in Tampa.
Yeah, every freaking store.
Probably still have Five Below here in Enfield.
These are not super expensive. I pulled these sold listings for some of these. I think the Matt Hardy was the one that went for the most money, but I think there's a lot of like 6 of them sold for $40. They're all $10, $12, $14. The page sold
This
for
might be
$4.
if I was to sell off something if I was like, oh, I'm going to sell my Retrofest or my NXTs, this would be
Yeah.
a fun one to just kind of have, even if they're all loose. Like,
Yeah, on like a display for like Halloween would look really cool. So, what's your number one, guys? We'll start with Nikki Boy.
I think it's Charlotte.
Oh,
Her
really?
boobs are huge.
Yeah.
Jeez,
yeah.
boobs are big in this thing.
No, your boobs are huge. I just think it kind of looks cool, like with the dress, with the kind of that cross, like she just turned or something like that, you know.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna say this cane. I love the colors on it. I love how his top half is like kind of eaten away. One arm
The
is like,
artwork is awesome.
yeah, one arm is
Yeah.
like a like just all bone down to bone. Looks like it's been chewed or gnawed off, basically. But yeah, for basics, these are great, man. I mean, I wish they did something else like this. Like maybe like with the basics now being these main event figures being upgraded so much, I wouldn't be opposed to like if they did not a Ninja Turtle thing, but they did something at like the next offshoot they did just
Like
do
a
the main event
subline with
figures.
basics.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like a sci-fi one, like or superhero, like you can make your own superheroes or something.
Yeah.
But my pick's Stone Cold, man. I love the skull. I remember like
Yeah.
telling myself, oh, if I see that in person again, I'm gonna snag it. I never did. Kind of wish I did. How much is this Stone Cold on eBay?
Good question. That's a good question, Tommy Paradise. A really quick good question. I have that information for you right here in front of me. Last sold for $8.99.
Oh shit. Might have to
Oh, that's with the eyes. Okay, might have a situation here. That's with the eye smoke missing. The one sold before that has the eye smoke missing as well. So that might be might be a problem with those. But $24.99 with $7 shipping is the last one mint on card that was sold. So $35.
I bet the eye of the smoke comes out of the eyes. And
Yeah, it's
people
probably like a
lost it.
little tiny. It's like almost like glasses.
Yeah.
but they're smoke.
Oh my god, it looks so not cool without the smoke.
Yeah, it looks bad. Looks like a Beetlejuice character.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. The shrunken head.
Yeah.
Man, hey Mike Lanham, I know you're in the chat.
Mike,
How about those Avalanche? They're getting their
They-
asses kicked by the Bruins right now, 4-1.
No. Oh no, man.
And they just lost a fight.
Joe Sakic. Bondra? No, not Bondra. He doesn't play there.
He played on the Caps.
Cam Neely. You guys got Cam Neely this year. Good defender.
I love Cam Neely.
All right, let's go to weekly purchases.
Wait, you don't want to do?
No, I don't want to do anything else. I want to do fucking weekly purchases.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Ching, ching. All right, my favorite part of the show brought to you by Ringside Collectibles. Use code FIGCAVE for 10% off at on their website. You guys talked about the big Target ski sale last week. So I grabbed a bunch of stuff off that, but you can go first, Tommy.
All right. I got a real easy week this week after an exhausting week last week, but I got the last two systems I needed, which I actually ordered before I ordered all my WWE stuff, and then for some reason they just came Saturday. Otto and Groundskeeper Willie. So I'm
What's your plan with these Simpsons? You're going to display them loose?
right now. I'll show you. Don't mind that trash. They're just chilling on top of the Quickie Mart over there.
Okay.
So I don't have a plan for them right now. But I don't want to miss out on them.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of holding on to them, and I will figure out what to do with them.
I keep seeing them, and I'm like, oh, man. It's fucking tempting.
They are very tempting. I think I should have went with the smaller ones, to be honest with you.
Really? Those look like junk.
I don't know,
No, I
don't
think
know.
you did the right thing.
but we'll
Gotta
see.
do
We'll,
it. Go balls deep, you know.
we'll see what actually happens. And then I'm sure, just like you guys, the only other thing I got this week was the Outsiders 2-pack from Ringside Collectibles. Kevin Hall.
Kevin Hall.
Kevin Hall and Scott Nash.
That's what fucking Vince should have done. It's just done a Kevin Hall. Yo, hey.
I can't wait to rip these open. Probably gonna happen tomorrow.
They're
Well,
amazing figures.
they
They're
really are.
so good, dude. Bravo to Mattel. I wish on the spine of the box that we would have gotten a picture of Hall and Nash, Scott Nash. But the inside packaging obviously awesome. Displays well. They look great. And yes, I did get those as well. I got from Paul Mart, since you couldn't find it for me, this Cody Rhodes Ninja Turtle, and then Chris D. Giovanni in the Facebook group found one for my son for Christmas ski.
Nice.
Christmas ski. So I got that. I bought this while I was on my weekend getaway with the wife before I got sick. This is the Stone Cold Steve Austin being arrested Money at Wars figure. Love it. And of course, as you guys probably talked about last week, I got Farouk Chase. I got the Jim Neidhart. I got the Hulk Hogan. These are all on sale from the Target app. And if it looks like I might not need to buy any more Target Elites till next year, maybe, but I think that's probably wrong.
Did you see the sale? The sale ended last week. Like they were $16. By the end of the week, they stopped the sale because they had that big 20 off this or 25 off this.
Yeah.
And then Sunday they went right back on sale.
Nice. Behind me, I got the shoulder. I got the Vader regular and Chase Ultimate from Target. So that's good. I got the Outsiders, and I got a couple of the Kurt Angles. I got one to bring with me to get signed at the big event, Kurt Angle Legends, and then I opened one up for the Kurt Angle display. Took a picture of that for our Instagram, the Fig Cave on Instagram. That's it. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Trying to save some cash up because I know at big event I'm going to be buying all kinds of stuff. There's going to be people selling stuff and autographs.
You better show up in an American flag warm-up suit to take a picture with Team Angle, or you're not a real fan. You
Oh,
better be
man.
wearing that shirt.
Dude, I might have to. That'd be a fun
Yeah.
like a velour jumpsuit.
I'm gonna
flag.
wear a suit to take a picture with the Hurt Business. You better wear the American flag suit to wear with that.
Well, if I can find one of those on Amazon, I'm down with it.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, I did buy
Velour tracksuit.
four 6-packs of the new athletic non-alcoholic pumpkin beer off their website using Tom's 10% off code.
20%
and
off.
20% off, whatever it is. It's only money. And that came super quick from Connecticut. And
Dude,
those are
they're
actually pretty tasty.
Their shipping is unreal how fast it is.
Yeah.
That's because they're not busy with a tap room.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
They don't have a tap room?
No. That's why I was like, I figured after the big event, like we go right by it, like we could pop in there. You guys, Tom could sign some autographs, some 8x10s.
Yeah.
For all his non-drinking influencers. And I pulled it up. I was like, oh, what's the tap room hours? Like, I don't if we have to be back at a certain time. Nothing.
That is a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Really
Yeah.
Do they have like a store? They have like a swag store?
I guess they do like almost like pop-up tasting rooms like a couple times in the summer.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like it.
Not one
Yes,
bit.
I'm just go to 2 roads and you guys can watch me drink.
Yeah.
I'll buy some Poland Springs.
Sure, they'll have wings there. I can eat.
All right, me?
Oh, how about this? At the
Are you
wedding, sorry to cut you off.
No.
At the wedding, open bar, food was amazing. This is like the nicest. It was all black ties. Not one of those weddings where they're getting more casual and casual. This was a fucking wear a tie, everyone's in tuxedos type of thing. And I go to the bartender like, hey, do you have any non-alcoholic beer? She's like, no. So I was like, let me just get a soda. And I had a couple glasses of wine. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I went to her at like during dinner when they moved upstairs. They were doing the speeches and shit. And she was like, what do you want? Like, do you want the athletic like IPAs? We have them downstairs. I'll go down there and bring them up. I was like, well, first, because I asked, like, can I go down to the bar and like just buy like an athletic? She's like, well, what are you looking for? So she went down there and like grabbed them, like, while there were fucking people waiting in line for drinks and stuff, which was pretty cool. So I tipped her $10-20 because that was like above and beyond what anybody usually should be doing to help, because she, obviously I'm not buying anything. It's just an open bar. But that was pretty cool. So I was able to get some non-alcoholic brewskis for the wedding.
Nice. I was at the hotel bar hanging out with the baseball crew this weekend, and I mentioned, oh yeah, I'll bring some of my non-alcoholics down, and the guy was like, the bartender heard me say that, and he's like, well, you're actually not supposed to bring your own beer down here, which is bullshit because it's like a big open lobby.
Yeah.
And the bar is like in the middle. Like it's not like a separate area. They don't want you bringing in your own food or your own drinks, even though this bar, pub, whatever you want to call it, is like right in the middle. So I'm like, all right, fine. What do you guys have for non-alcoholic? And he goes, oh, duels.
Oh God, no way.
And I'm like, oh,
1997. Oh,
yeah.
duels.
So I ended up I had athletics in my room that I brought with me, and I just went up to the room. I put them like 4 of them in my hoodie pocket, and I went down. Somebody got me a plastic cup, and I just I took a walk down the hallway of the lobby, poured it in the cup, threw it in the trash, and walked back into the bar.
Yeah, what can I say? Come on, man. It's not like
dude, I'm spending fucking $600 to spend a weekend here. Like,
I'm not trying to screw you.
Right. Well, and I was like, if this guy gives me any shit, I'll just offer to buy somebody a drink, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll buy this guy a beer. Yeah. You keep your mouth shut that I have this, and that'll be that. But
Strong
Everybody
everybody,
got-
Jesus.
The kid did give me his Christmas list already, so I have my son's Christmas list. Only wrestlers on there are those Teenage Ninja Turtle crossover.
He's not growing out of him, huh? Or he is growing out of him a little bit, you think? Or
I just think he's like 100% baseball focused right now. But I think in the wintertime he'll get back, especially once we start watching more wrestling on Netflix or something.
Yeah,
he'll get more into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of swearing, a lot of nudity. I don't know if you're gonna be able to watch it with him anymore.
We're never home. We're never freaking home anymore for him to play. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. So,
Nick asked Logan when we were at AEW, he's like, "Have you even watched wrestling lately?" And Logan's like, "Nah, just this." And Blitzkrieg. Like those are like all.
Just 50 cal matches.
Yeah. And then he saw 50 cal in the bathroom and he was pumped.
Have we explained 50 cal to you, Phil?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Oh,
he
man.
might be. He is.
Is he a local wrestling legend in Connecticut?
I mean, beware of single moms, dude, because he's got them all. He's got them all. Married moms.
Yeah.
He's just the probably the coolest guy. I mean, if Coors Banquet was a wrestler, if there was a Coors Banquet sponsored wrestler, it'd be 50 cal.
Oh wow, 50
Yeah,
50
dude,
caliber, like gun. Is that what it's alluding
Dude,
to? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know. I guess we really don't know what 50 cal means, but he's
pimping.
he's bigger than he's just. This is it.
That's him on the left.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
geez. Definitely stealing.
It's
some
really
girls.
just Logan in 10 years.
Yeah.
It's
And that's
just-
what the best part is. So like Lowe caught his shirt a couple weeks ago, and we just started, or not the last show, but the show before, and we started calling Lowe 25 cal or 25 low.
Yeah,
I like
25
it. I
low.
like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, don't bring your mom to events, dude, unless you want to unless you're going to make coffee for 50 cal in the morning.
Unless she wants to be wine dined in 69.
Yeah.
What
I
you got,
got.
Nick?
I don't know. I think we'll do it. I think we'll break it over 2 weeks, but I have the brand new Monday Night War sets. Razor, Warrior, Lita, X-Pac.
So you found those in store today.
Found those in store today.
Nice.
Are you
Good
going to
for
open them?
Yeah, no, they'll get open. Those will get open. Yeah,
So
I opened all the rest so far. Yeah, what's that?
You do?
You're
I'm
gonna build
the
Dusty.
dust.
You
Just
don't wanna
Monday
just-
Night Wars. It's the only thing I've opened, and like when I have extra ultimates, like that I get off of that bullseye thing. I did find the regular Farouk, and I got my outsiders, and then while he was in California at Mattel, Tommy from Legal, which he ripped these because the cards were terrible anyway. Razor and Brutus.
Nice.
So
what a guy. What a guy.
I still need them better on card when they show up, but I got them. And I grabbed the Miz for my future pay-per-view display, or my PLE display from last year at WrestleMania in the purple.
Quick interruption. A buddy of mine found the razor, and he has not given it to me yet. If it's in better shape, or if it's in good shape, I'll just trade it if you want. Or are you doing one open, one?
Yeah, I'm doing 1-1, but I mean, if it's
all
a
right.
super good card, I would do that if you're like,
All right.
yeah. And yeah, so now the Legends. I was not planning on getting all of them, but they were so cheap. How could you not?
That's same here, man. I was
Yeah.
gonna pass on Farouk and Anvil, and ended up with both of them. Just
I wasn't
Even I
gonna
have
pass,
2
was gonna
Kurtz.
wait.
I love that Kurt Angle so much. Like I'll probably
It's
open
so
one.
good.
Just-
Yeah. I don't like the people that do like I want to buy 2 of them, one with the shirt on, one with the shirt off. But with that Kurt, that shirt is so iconic, and also the singlet underneath is an iconic look for him. So
I wonder if that shirt that I have is worth anything.
I'm sure it is.
It's the original. I've only ever worn it like probably 3 times ever.
It's the
so-
extra medium or what?
It's either X or double X. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but it's like a 2001.
I've been
double
loving
X.
buying. I just bought Nash a men's small CM Punk original shirt from when he came out, because on eBay no one buys the men's fucking smalls.
yeah.
So I go on there looking for shirts for him, like Attitude Era or like Ruthless Aggression, and they're like $20. Nobody wants them.
Yeah, don't get bigger, Nash. Just stay that exact size the rest of your life.
Well, they're still big on him because he's not a men's small yet, but but it's a perfect he's like, where'd you get this shirt? Like, oh, I don't know. So he wore it the other day. Christina's like, where'd you get that shirt? I was like, oh, it's just been in his drawer for a while since WrestleMania. Blame everything on WrestleMania.
It's even when you watch like Pro Wrestling Tees Whatnot stream, where they'll do like a one-off. They'll just do one of every size. This sweatshirt for the Dark Order, and the smalls will go for $11, $12, for $13.
Yeah.
And then medium, large, extra large, double X, $45, $50. And then as the X's go, it goes back down. But the smalls and mediums are nothing. So if you need them, if you can wear them for now, You can.
What's
you can
up,
put it
Andrew?
up.
Welcome to the chat, brother.
So Andrew RDL.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I always forget that I can see the chat.
I do
But
too.
yeah,
I forget halfway through.
I got those I got the newest set of Ultimates, and of course, as soon as they got delivered, the high spots had some Dom Mysterio Ultimates for sale. So
Imagine that.
I've unintentionally doubled up on that now.
I'm gonna wait for those to hit. At this point, I never pre-ordered them, so I'm just gonna wait for them to hit Walmart.
I think with our discount, I think it's totally worth it to grab that Finn Solo and whatever. Who's the third person in the next set?
from J&J.
Yeah, dude.
Bray Wyatt, Solo, and Finn Balor.
110 with a 15% discount, and you hit the free shipping threshold. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's perfect. Like
That is nice.
less than retail, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple like regular line sets of Ultimates have not like made me want to instantly buy them. Just because I don't know. I don't like the current day people.
Mine is if they are current though, is I don't know if I ever have a chance to like a pop-up chance to get them signed. So now I'm
True. Now you're on the hunt for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
That's it.
I think
That's it. We have to talk about the main event, which was today for lunch. I had a
Oh yeah.
Oh,
chicken.
hold on. We have to do the FIGCAVE weekly purchases.
Oh, that's right. Yes, man. I'm all my orders all off here. I need like a little
If only we had like a notes.
I just need on PTI the
page.
side of the screen. I just need like the topics to kind of rotate through.
All right, weekly purchases inside the Facebook group. Mitch Craig got the headbangers. He got the Monday Night War Ultimate Warrior. Hot take. I want that Ultimate Warrior, even though it's WCW, and I know it was supposed to come with the Monday Night War, the Nitro stage, but that it's just, and I know he's just wearing jeans and a coat, but like that was
That's
also
cool.
in Hartford, I think, Nick.
Yeah. When he shows up, it's in Hartford.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's a really cool looking warrior.
It is.
The Puma got his 3 Hogan Legends Series 24 in the mail. He did a video to tell you why you should buy that Hogan. Chad Miller got some stuff from Joe Mikesell, the Vader Chase. He got the Razor from Monday Night Wars from Paul Mart, and Mike LaPuma got a MVP signed figure from LaPuma, and then the solo main event figure from Wrestling Collector Shop's eBay page. And last but not least, J&J figures for the great deal on Ruthless Aggression, Mr. Kennedy. Man, Chad Miller is really ripping into the Ruthless Aggression wave. And not the Mattel one, it's the Jax one. So Justin Wagner hasn't arrived yet, but he got a lovely Terry Funk, which is the Elite. What Elite is that? It's the red box.
Dude, I paid a lot. Well, I made a nice trade to Wrestling Universe to get that but that was pricey. That was up to $100 at one point.
Damn. Covered his Patreon dues to the FIGCAVE for the month with the secret code.
Nice.
Exactly. I think that, you know what? I think that's my Terry Funk, by the way. I think that's my backup that I sold to Jay.
Really?
Yeah.
Donnie Bernard, he made a huge purchase this week. He got a brand new car, not just any car, a paddy wagon. Do you think this will get him to big event New York?
Whoa, what is that?
I don't know what that's got to be something to do with SpongeBob or something, right?
Or a McDonald's.
Or Good Burger. Is it a Good Burger thing?
Maybe Good Burger. I know Donnie collects Nickelodeon stuff too, as you can see in the picture there. He's got some Rugrats and SpongeBob stuff behind him on that Patreon. I'm Patreon on that.
I want to know, what does Donnie do? I want to know what Donnie does that he has all this time to go hunting and have this crazy display.
Jamal got his Legends. He got some Monday Night Wars. He got the Outsiders. Joe Pietrafesa, half of J&J, got Maki Ito's rookie fig. It is the Major Bendy. Chris Di Giovanni, he got the Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits set. Now he doesn't have to pay a lot to build Vincent. I need to find that set, man. Headbangers.
Dude, it hit one store that I know of in Connecticut, and that's it. I didn't see any other stores get it.
Mike Bonish got his Headbangers. John Klinsman, he grabbed from J&J the Chelsea Green Wrestle Something Wrestlers
Nice.
And he also got Bray Wyatt in the red sweater there and the khaki pants from Music City Toys and Collectibles. He also got a loose dusty Hasbro that he just picked up. Andy Garcia got his copy of Dragon
The
Ball
actor?
Sparkling Zero.
I love
And
that.
Joe Janik picked up 3 of the Star Wars Power to the Force figures. He only needs 4 more to have a complete set. He got Admiral
Whoa.
Mahdi. I can't even read these names. Death Star Droid, and I can't read that. Zuckus.
Oh yeah, Ruckus.
We got to get Joe to share some. Dude, he has I think he has Eternia, like the original Eternia in box.
Damn.
That would be a great person to have on Mike LaPuma's FIGCAVE room tours, Joe Janik. Come
I
on,
don't know
dude.
which-
Yeah.
Just to update
That's
on
great.
the Vampira figure, it looks like the only way to get it now, it's sold out in New York, even though Comic-Con hasn't happened yet. Only way to get it is now on bigbadtoystore.com on 10/17 at noon Eastern. Only 550 will be available. $49.99 is the price point. So I guess they maybe sold half of them at the Wrestling Superstore and now have 550 left. So if you're a
But
big
not at
Vampiro guy,
Comic-Con where Vampiro is going to be there, that you could actually get things signed.
That makes no sense.
awful. All right, now can we talk about the chicken Big Mac?
Yes, let's
We
do it.
can.
Okay, I finally today. I've been eating like
Here
one
comes
meal.
the chicken. Oh, I thought we had a theme song.
I thought, yeah, no, not yet. I've been eating like one meal a day. I've had no real appetite until today. I'm like, man, I haven't even been bringing a lunch. I just will have dinner when I get home. I'm still recovering, but I was like starving today. So I'm like, let me stop into McDonald's, and they had the chicken Big Mac. I guess is the new thing. I got it. Did not want to like it. It's a fucking 10 out of 10. It's delicious. Nick, you had one as well today?
I did grab one on the way home. So I
also
don't
grabbed
like
one.
lettuce.
You did
or
too.
pickles.
We all got
No
one. today.
lettuce, no pickles, and what else was on it? No lettuce, no
Wait,
pickles.
Wait, no lettuce, no pickles. You get the sauce on it still, right?
I did get I didn't love the sauce. I never had a Big Mac before.
Never had a Big
No,
Mac.
I don't like. I always get quarter pounders or double cheeseburgers.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
you
I don't
blew
like.
my
I don't
mind.
like Mac. I don't really like Big Macs. I like burger sauces. I think the Big Mac is Mac sauce is I don't love it. Very relishy for me.
Oh,
One
it
of
was
mine in
great.
Heather's first dates, she goes, "Man, I could really go for a Big Mac right now." And I got so boned up.
I bet. What do you
but
think of it?
I will say what I really liked in that is that was the old McChicken patty. It was like a big nugget.
Yeah.
It's not the same as the other patties from other chicken sandwiches, and I really liked it. It was very I think that was the original McChicken patty that I used to get.
I don't know how you can do it without the lettuce and the pickles, but Tom, what was your thoughts?
I
My
thought it was
wife liked lettuce
disgusting,
and
to be
pickles.
honest with you.
Disgusting. Okay,
Yeah.
we're all over the place here now.
I bit into it and I was just kind of like, ugh. I ate the whole thing, of course, but I just felt like the lettuce and the pickle overpowered everything. Like, just give me a fucking McChicken, man, with lettuce and mayo.
You guys have both the culinary notes do not hit your tongue, I guess, because I thought it was I thought it was delicious.
Okay, this guy.
I thought it was delicious.
Jack Slime messaged me the other day. He's a big fast food connoisseur.
Is
He literally said, "I just had a chicken Big Mac. Do not waste your time," and sent me a puke emoji.
Oh, okay. Well, I liked it. I thought the sauce paired well.
I don't even like their premium chicken sandwiches. I would rather have a McChicken over their regular.
I agree with that.
Sandwiches,
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Their regular chicken sandwich is dog shit. Yeah, they've tried to compete with Chick-fil-A. It ain't working.
The best one is the Burger King one, probably from the mid 2000s, where it was the Tender Crisp.
The flat.
Oh
long
well, that's Head and Shoulders number one for me. The OCS.
Yeah,
the original chicken sandwich is probably top notch for me.
With,
But I really
spaghetti sauce and cheese. You're talking about?
Oh, when they went international, you could get chicken blue with ham and cheese. You could get Italian with sauce and blue.
Yeah.
No, I love the OCS. That's my favorite. But The tender crisp is like I think the best of the deluxe sandwiches.
They did a ranking of on the Cornette episode. It was some article that he was reading of like the best fast food French fries, and Cornette was freaking out, all pissed off about it. You know, McDonald's obviously was number one, which I agree with. But Brian Last had a good point that the Chick-fil-A fries are great, but like after 10 minutes, they're useless. They're just
There's no heat. There's no heat to them, so they just get
yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like cardboard. But
That's it. Do you have Muya down there?
no, what's that?
So it's like a Five Guys. It's very similar to Five Guys. Tommy, you have them up near you, right?
I don't think so.
There's like I think New Britain and probably Manchester, and they have a handful down here. But it's very similar to Five Guys, but their fries. Zoe and I will split like a regular order. Like we'll each get a burger, and then we'll just get like the because if you see the family size, but if you don't finish them in the first 15 minutes,
It's like the Five Guys
they
fries.
just are crisp. They're crisp and room temperature. It's like
okay.
are these bad chips? Like they're dry. They taste very like it's very similar. It's like it's just not worth it anymore.
Well, I liked you were indifferent. Nick, Tom, you hated it. I loved it. That's our thoughts on the chicken Big Mac. I mean, I don't think it ever replaced the original. I just can't believe you've never had a Big Mac before, Nick. That's
That's mind blowing.
No, I didn't even eat burgers till probably like junior year of high school. I did not like hamburgers. My poor parents had to make me a hot dog or chicken every meal.
I can safely say I will never order that again.
Yeah, I'm back in the McChicken tree, but I'm not mad at the price, dude. $5 I thought was pretty fair considering how high all the other sandwiches have gotten over the years.
Yep.
We should do a fast food draft where you have to, just like the other one, where you, like just like the Halloween one we're talking about, like you have to build a value meal.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Fries here, sandwich or entree here.
Yeah. I mean, the number one seed would be the Diet Coke, McDonald's Diet Coke, though.
Hell yeah! That's what I was gonna say.
I might get one tomorrow. I might get one for breakfast.
Or a Baja, or you could do Baja Blast. Taco Bell would be up there too.
You didn't get the value meal? I made it a value meal, man. I got myself a large fry with it and a large Diet Coke.
I was agreeing with Tom, but I was agreeing with Nick, but I got the value meal.
No, I paid regular price for the chicken sandwich. Then I got the daily deals of fries for $1.29, and I had coffee and water in the car.
I tried to use my app, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna use 20% off $12. There's no way this value meal isn't $12. And then I go to use it, and she's like, it's $11.89.
Oh, of course.
And I'm like, come on, I should have just added
a cookie, please.
Yeah, I should have added a couple apple pies or something, but I was just like, nah, I'll just use it next time. Well,
they got you with that free shipping. I gotta spend more to get the free shipping.
And then real quick, Nick, Phil, you talk about like having a car figure, right?
Yep.
So I've had this Hulk Hogan Ultimate Body like in my case of like random shit, and I just put this Who head on it. Look at this.
Oh,
looks like a legit figure, right? Like,
yeah, it does.
Yeah, I just
it's like Yellow Machine.
Yeah, Yellow Machine. Yeah. Hulk.
Nice. Yeah, have something to fidget with in the car when you're driving.
Maybe that's what I'll do with my extra Kurt Angle. Maybe he'll be my car fig.
There you go.
Nice.
Everyone needs to have I'll never forget the 3 eyes before I go into work every day.
Yep. Our good buddy Chris Clary taught me about the car fig, and now I can't live without it.
I've been like swapping heads to see what he looks like with different heads, but this head just fits so perfect with him.
It does. Sometimes you put a head on like a different figure, and it like looks like a baby head, but that does look good.
I need a car transformer? Maybe that's what I need.
Do I need that Who figure for my new gen? Have we talked about
he only
this?
wrestled like 1 match, 2 matches.
No, I don't even remember.
Dude, if it hits, if you get one for $7, you get a Who figure.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
there you go.
I should have ordered.
I had a ton of credits from complaining about all the price changes. So that's why I grabbed the regular Farouk because I already had the Chase, and I grabbed an extra Kurt, like a mint one. But I was like, it cost me $3 each. It was perfect. But I was like, nice. I do not need another anvil. But if it hits $7, I'll consider.
I should have grabbed an extra anvil, but I grabbed an extra angle instead. But
yeah, I grabbed tickets for me and Nash for the house show a couple days after Christmas. That's like our annual thing. Nice. So hopefully he's down with that. I got pretty good seats. But my brother-in-law, I guess, my sister's new husband, just got a job at the Baltimore Arena, the CFG Arena, whatever you want to call it, doing like premium, I don't know, vice president of premium sales or something. I don't know. But is it a douche move to drop a little hint about like one of those, you know, VIP pre-show things, or is that a dick
No.
a dick move?
Your
No.
family. Your
What'd you
family.
say?
When you're there,
Hey,
your family.
Yeah.
when you're here, what was this? Olive Garden? Alright, well.
Dude, that's the point of having that job.
That's true. That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he used to work for the Terps. You'd hook stuff up all the time. So, I mean, he just started like last week, so I don't want to like, maybe I'll give it a little bit of time. But
Yeah, or
a little meet and greet would be nice.
if they ask what Nash wants for Christmas,
Oh, now
that's the move.
you're cooking with grease now.
Yeah.
Well, we do have tickets for the wrestling show, but
Just be careful.
Nash would
WWE is very strict about that shit, or at least they used to be. I remember the Mass Mutual Center here where me and Nick saw AEW. WWE was there, and I knew somebody who worked there, and he was like, WWE and FIGCAVE are like the two most strict about like who's backstage and stuff.
oh yeah,
So he was like, there's nothing I can do. I don't know if he's just blowing smoke up my ass, but I've heard that about like from other people too. He might be able to do something though. It's definitely worth asking him.
if they have an
Definitely.
all
I missed
cold or
my
something,
4 years at UConn where I could just walk into the Civic Center in Hartford for anything.
nobody would care.
Oh, I would just sign my name. Like I knew the sign-in sheet, so they just never said anything.
Nice.
There's no game tonight. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. All right, boys. Great episode as always.
I thought
We'll be
so.
back next week with
Not as good as
maybe-
last week, but
Nah.
Yeah, I think it was better. It's like a third better. 33% better than last week. Maybe we'll talk about some scary movies next week. I watched that this Halloween movie.
are you gonna go see Terrifier 3?
No, I can't watch those, dude. Those are freaking gory as shit.
Yeah, people are walking out of it.
Why? Because it's so bad? It's so
Yeah.
like
Like the first 7 minutes of it or something, 13 minutes, something like that. People have like walked out. It was like a viral thing I saw. I don't watch that shit. Mike Lanham's probably gonna comment about it right now.
oh now I
Are
gotta
they
see
still
what
making
this-
saws? Can I? What saw are we up to?
I gotta
I'll
see what
watch
those
that.
first 7 minutes look like now. Somebody was telling me about one of the kills from the second one, and I went and watched it on YouTube. It was fucking hard to watch. I mean, they must just sit in a room and get high and just think of like different ways to like kill people. But Art the Clown rules, as Peter Jones says.
Nash have
No, but I watched Thanksgiving. It's a Halloween movie called Thanksgiving, and I recommend it. The first 10 minutes are like a panic attack. It's like a bunch of people trying to get into a store at on Black Friday, and they fucking bust in, and obviously the glass breaks. Somebody fucking gets their jugular cut, and fucking people are getting trampled, and their heads. It's a dramatization of a Black Friday sale, but people's heads are getting stomped in. Yeah,
No, I don't like that.
you would love it, Nick. You would love it.
Hate it. I don't have time for that shit anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a scary movie guy either.
Neither of you guys. I need to get Mike on here, I guess.
Well,
just do
scary
it.
movie. I like the scary movie.
Yeah, I like
okay.
those scary movie.
Okay. You just like Seinfeld never did a Halloween episode.
No, they never went to like a Halloween party or anything.
What I do love about the horror movies is when you don't know, or any movies in general, you don't know who the killer is. And I have to like use my stupid brain to try to figure it out and never get it. But that's always fun.
I might go see Back to the Future and Back to the Future 2, I'm sorry, in the theaters this weekend. It's like one of those like re-releases for the anniversary of it. And
Okay.
a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, Saturday night, Back to the Future 2. I gotta see how I'm feeling, but I might do that."
Very nice.
Yeah. Love that shit.
The kid has birthday parties on Saturday and Sunday. The weekend I'm coming up. No, not this weekend. The weekend I'm coming up for a big event.
Oh,
Get out of that shit real quick.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is he at the age where you can just drop him off though?
Yeah, he is. Especially if it's like a parents that we know are super annoying.
Yeah.
There's like that we don't want to talk to. I do that all the time.
Yeah. I love those birthday parties.
Yeah, go down the street, have some wings, Buffalo Wild Wings. Just get them. Ask the chef just to make them plain. I want to taste the flavor.
Ugh.
All right, boys.
All right, fellas.
All right.
See you guys. Thanks for listening. Check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/FIGCAVE starts at $1 per month. Join and sign up and join the FIGCAVE fam now.